company you never hear about anymore is a company that, honestly, really good. That company is Rare. Now, who is Rare? You may know them for releasing such cult classics as the Banjo-Kazooie games and GoldenEye 007 Conquers Bad Fur Day. But you see, one of their biggest things they did that helped them get the recognition that they have today is the lovable game Donkey Kong Country. Such a strange and unique game in general. Uh, if Mario was the poster platformer, Donkey Kong Country was its weird cousin on console. Just like Wario Land was the Super Mario Land equivalent of that dude you meet in a back alley who, you know, you don't know who he is, but it was nice talking to him while you were sitting at the bus station. But, you see, Donkey Kong Country follows the simple plot of Gorilla gets bananas stolen by Crocodile. That age old classics tale, good against evil, monkey versus crocodile. I feel like I missed a step. Oh yeah, the arcade. No, we won't be doing that today. But I will eventually do it. But we're talking about Donkey Kong's platforming masquerade on the Super Nintendo. So, what was Donkey Kong Country? So the game starts, like I said, Donkey Kong is taking a nap. Wow. Look at that bad boy do his stuff. But then, out of nowhere, he hears a loud ruckus, and the bananas are gone. And who could do such a heinous act? Donkey Kong's rival in these games, the evil, the conniving King K. Rool. Nope. King K. Rool hasn't been seen in a modern day Donkey Kong game yet. Hoping that Nintendo brings back this series after the phenomenal Tropical Freeze and the really good 3DS version of Country Returns. Goodness, I would go for the Donkey Kong rhythm game again. And you get paired up with bongos, just. Nah, but Donkey Kong Country was a game series that Nintendo left in the hands of somebody else. And honestly, in my opinion, is way funner than the than the Mario games on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I know. Crazy. I would honestly play this again before I replay Super Mario World, but I would always replay Yoshi's Island before this one. It's kind of like a weird thing that it makes sense in my head, doesn't make sense out loud. But my opinion, the way the platformers go is Super Mario World, it's really good. 10 out of 10. Replay value, on the other hand, not so much. It's good first time around. You find all the secrets. but in my opinion, it is a little lackluster in execution. Honestly, if you're gonna go with a Mario game from this period, go with the Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo. Honestly, so fun. I love that game. But back to Donkey Kong. So Donkey Kong is kind of freaking out because somebody stole my bananas, and so he does the rational thing and terrorizes the locals. That seems like a lot of plot of Nintendo games of this time period. I mean, have you played any Kirby game? That's the plot. But so, he figures out that it was by these evil, conniving reptilian pirates. There's not much else to say. The evil reptilian pirates, they 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 ruined everything. They stole his bananas, made his grandpa or dad, I'm really not sure what Cranky Kong is to him, become a shopkeeper, and there's a weird thing that I think created some confusion in people back then with Candy Kong. Uh, I'll probably put an image right here. But if I don't, you can look it up if you want. But make sure you're on safe for work mode. Trust me. But so Donkey Kong Country comes out and everybody's loving it. Whew! You can't go wrong with the Kong. Now you see, I forget what the ads are because you see, currently living the ad from the late '80s and early '90s that is living rent free in my head is the Rayman 2 one, where it is Rayman pissing in a urinal. Don't ask me why. But to I think it would be a great vacation to go to Donkey Kong Island when it's not being invaded every 5 minutes. I mean, goodness. If you look at any of the sites on the island, there's shipwrecks, there's ancient temples, a beautiful forest, a rundown factory that I can get tetanus from, and, of course, Kong Jungle, where I can die. All of these things are great. You see, through your adventures, you eventually make it to the pirate at the head of all of this mayhem, causing causing the locals of the islands to become aggressive with his strange, humanoid, reptilian monster pirates. Evolution was correct in the Mario movie in the 90s, but for the wrong franchise. You see, the the epitome of evolution is Crocodile Man with loincloth that are supposedly pirates. Don't ask me how. But you see, on your adventure, you'll meet a couple wacky characters, such as a swordfish, a rhino, and I think a bird. Yeah, I don't remember any of the side characters, but you see, this was one of those few Nintendo games which were truly multiplayer compatible. Well, one played Donkey Kong, the other played slightly smaller Donkey Kong that replaced the Super Mario Kart Donkey Kong Jr. This was Diddy Kong. And if you've seen the Mario movie over the weekend, over the last couple weekends, you would know Diddy Kong as the person who Donkey Kong looks at and goes, "Shut up." Diddy, actually Cranky Kong. Sorry, I got that wrong. Donkey Kong is busy popping his pecs. I can't put footage because that would probably get me copyrighted. But no, so, you see, Nintendo gave out their property to a third party developer who really didn't have that much experience making games, and with their this with this game came a chance for them to shine above and beyond. Donkey Kong Country is honestly probably one of the best rare games. I mean, it's not too expensive, and it gets the job done for what you need it to get done. It's a stupid platformer. Control wise, it's a little on the slippery side, but most platformers from this time are. But, if you have ever a chance to play this, I would give it a chance. It's on NSO. Used to be on the 3DS eShop. Rest in peace. I did that very wrong. Anyway, rest in peace, Nintendo eShop. But no, if you have a chance to play this, do it as much as you can, because this game is honestly one of the best Super Nintendo games that you can get. I mean, it's not too expensive. You're not shelling out the money that you would for, let's say, Earthbound. But for 40, 50 bucks, you're getting what you paid for. I mean, it's relatively similar now to the same cost that it was when it released. But if you ever have a chance and you find it for a good price that you are willing to pay for the game, because I know that's different for everyone, I would recommend highly to pick it up and just have a go at it. It's not too tough, but it's also not too so easy that you're just going to go, "Oh, that was a waste of my time and money." It's a really good game. If you have a chance to play it, uh, if you really want to go get a physical copy, like I said, they're not too much. But yeah. So, if you ever want to play Donkey Kong Country, it's on NSO eShop, like I said before. So, have a good day, and I'll see you next time, maybe, unless this video quite literally drove you away. I don't know. Let's go. And remember, if you think it's trash, I'll probably like it.